the big people.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue. You doggone right.
I'm telling you.
So
Johnny.
listen, this is what catfish is, y'all. This is Jenny's definition.
Definition of
Jenny's,
catfish.
not Webster, not Urban. Jenny's definition of catfish.
Okay.
If you are pretending to be a whole something that you are not, and I mean a whole something that you are not, a whole identity, up to a whole identity.
A whole identity.
From the faking what you ain't got, the little bit, like you can catfish somebody by the small stuff, like, yeah, I'm boss, I'm banging, I'm hi Nazi, you know, I'm boss, I'm blow down, you know, I got that. That's still a form of catfishing. But it can go all the way up to identity theft.
Yeah.
You catfishing.
Yeah.
Catfish go good with Aki. See, you know that. You know what, Johnny? Johnny, now I know when I see your name on a little thing, you might not even Johnny. Listen.
Johnny, is that your name? Is that your name, Johnny? I mean, guys, we see it all the
time.
All the time. Like, I know for me, I've had at least 4 or 5 catfish experiences.
4?
Yeah, that's it for me, because I don't have the energy. Like, the minute I could smell it from the look of the picture, like,
nah.
Like, we ain't got no friends. We ain't got
no mutual friends.
Bruh,
you ain't got no profile picture. And if you do, it's always a white man. I don't know why it's always a white man. Like,
a white man in a blue suit.
Saying that he's a fisherman, or he's on the sea, or he's... It's always a white man.
Where they can't be reached to be video chat.
Right, they can't video chat. They can't call you. They call you from a Google phone or a WhatsApp line. Like...
Oh, I can't speak to you right now because I got...
my work won't let me in. Listen.
Okay, let me ask you this question though. Okay, so you got your definition of catfish.
What's catfish?
I got my definition of catfish is again, like you said it, individuals that are using false identity to trick, to mislead, or pretend to be someone that they're not in the process of trying to gain something from the person that they are catfishing. Now, there's 2 levels of catfishing, right? There's one level where the person is doing it so they can actually gain something from the person that they're catfishing,
right.
Whether it's money or whatever, 99.999.9. It's money, right? So the other, 0.00001, right? It's 0.1. It's some malicious, vindictive, reason. Because I've heard of people, like, that hasn't happened to me, but I've heard of people catfishing their friends, their family members.
There's a whole show on this, y'all.
Right. So I don't know if you guys watch the show Catfishing, but if you haven't, then definitely
watch. At least watch one episode. One season.
You'll be all right. Yeah.
Somebody says, KG says it's always a pretty white female for me. They. Shay said I've never been catfished. Thank the Lord. Hey ladies. Hey Shay.
Hi Shay.
And then Johnny says false claiming. Y'all be doing catfish, huh? Yeah, no, we don't do catfish. Sorry.
I have no energy for that.
BJ. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, guys. Hi, Vernon. Hi, William. Hi, BJ.
So
it's kind of like, okay, so
y'all be perpetrating, man.
It's false identity.
It's false advertisement. Like you.
But like I was saying, like, some people do it to family members. Like, I've heard exes do it to their ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends just so they can, like, play with their mind and make them think that they falling in love with somebody else.
And it's
but
natural.
They're actually falling in love with their old mates, you know?
How much time y'all got for real? Like, how much time in y'all hands do y'all have for real?
Y'all petty.
How many Instagram accounts y'all got, though?
How many do you have?
1. I have 1. Uno.
I have two. I have a person. I have one for Wog and I have one for Eden.
I only have one for Jen 7389. Check me out. Go ahead on your Instagram.
That's it.
All right.
Okay, so let me ask you this: who are some people you think fall for catfishers very easily? The prey. Like, what do you think the target? When a catfisher go online and they
right?
what kind of people do you think like they go for? You know, particularly.
They go for people that's like posting a lot about being with somebody and hopelessly romantic and want love, and they just follow through the timeline like, okay, she want a man, okay, boom, she want love, okay, boom, okay, she said she gonna be right at the, okay, this is the one.
Dying.
When a woman get implants all over their body, is that considered catfish?
Said that. Jensen, and that's false advertisement.
That's false advertising.
Jensen, that's false. A lot of extra body parts that don't belong to you is false advertisement.
Desperate people, weak people, hurt people, insecure people, hopeless romantic.
Yes,
we have a couple of them. Thurlow
yes.
said it's almost some women from Nigeria. Bruh, I think Nigeria got a whole boatload.
There's a school in
Nigeria to teach them how to catfish. I swear there's a specific class for it in Nigeria, Africa, somewhere in that region,
I
y'all.
believe so. I believe
Cell phone
so.
19 times. They call you from your messenger 20,000 times on Team 11. Listen.
Your WhatsApp is lit.
They go for gullible people, naive people, lost people, confused people, etc. Yeah, they know how to find you. Like
I agree.
They filter you out through the posts that you put, thinking that you're the dum that you are or you are.
Johnny said he fell for one before. Johnny, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only, and they are.
I got
good.
stories. I got stories.
They are good.
We got
They are like
stories.
really, really good. Like there's some catfishes, man. I promise. They got a bachelor's degree.
Right.
They got a master's. Then they went and got their PhD. Then they went and got a second PhD. You know, when they get caught,
really good.
they go back.
That Thurlow, they use WhatsApp to get you, y'all.
That's the
I
one.
promise.
That's
they
the
never
one.
have
A direct number.
Never.
No,
I
never
think
direct
catfishing
number.
could also be people putting up a facade and you falling in love with that. Even that's what we're saying. Even if you the smallest thing they put up like oh, I'm boss, I'm this, that, and the other, I'm intellectual, things like that.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be
a whole
that
identity.
person is as a false identity. No,
right.
It could be John that is John, but John is claimed to be a millionaire, and John is not even a dollar-naire.
A thousandaire.
A dollar.
I guess I fall under the hurt and lonely category. Or I'm just playing, Johnny. And relationship ready catfishing. Yeah. That's
and I think one of the things they do go for as well. They go down your
timeline. They go through your whole timeline.
They see your status. Even if you have a single status,
they ain't finished high school.
Child, they go for the single status. They look at your single status, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, so she looks like she got 5 kids.
Check.
Oh,
she needs some help. So I gotta say I got money. Check. Okay. Her baby daddy not around, so okay, it ain't no problem. I ain't gotta check about this dude or whatever. I could slide in the DM. She's safe. Okay. What else? What else?
They just don't know that the sermon be lit.
Oh, she's a Christian. She said Jesus like 11 times on his got it. So I gotta be a church man. Okay. I gotta say a couple of amens and I gotta say a couple of hallelujahs.
I gotta send her a couple of
Bible verses.
Hello, good mornings with the verse.
And then what else? What else they be looking for? They be looking. Listen, be vigilant.
Yeah.
When I say vigilant,
oh, she got businesses, so that means she got some money.
Oh, so I could just say I got money, but then again later say I'm low. Could you borrow? Okay, gotcha. Understood. Gotcha.
Yes.
Like, listen.
Yes. And I don't even know why they got so much energy to do all that.
All day.
Like, I don't have that much.
Because they catfishing everybody else alongside of you.
Yeah, and it's never
and
just
they making shmoney. They making shmoney with like 13, 11 women or men.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
So they balling. They got all day to do this job.
I agree. So
ballin'.
we said it.
Ballin'.
So they go after
Oh my God, the
people
fake
that
churchmen,
are
Jesus the
number
Christ.
one. Oh yes, that are number one. You know, they the number one person I think they go for are people that they know that can be gullible. You know, that are very gullible, people that they know that they can get over on very easily. So the minute that they're like, okay, I see that, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so let's go into some stories because I know you have a lot. We're gonna share one good one.
Dang.
We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it one. We're gonna try to do this show an hour show today, guys. We're gonna try.
They're
We're
possessed.
gonna try. They're possessed. You ain't never lie. You ain't never lied, KG.
Listen, so I have
a spirit on its own. Okay, so you're trying to pick. You got the story?
I think
you
I got
one?
the story. So once
okay, so let's hear Jenny's story.
Once upon a time.
Of her catfish.
Once upon a time, it was a cold. No. So no, seriously. So I had this guy came through the DM, very attractive picture. Blah blah. I was like, okay. I disregard them because I don't really communicate with people on my social media unless it's business, you know, networking situations, stuff like that. I don't pay attention to people.
Right.
So I was going through my little thing, and he kept on like messaging me, DMing me. Listen,
you're pretty, you're nice, you're
beautiful.
Good.
He repost some of my things, gave me his insight of the things that he was reposting, things like that, and I'm like, really? All right. Okay. So I pulled down the sleeves. I said, okay, we're going to do this. Hey, I appreciate all the love. You know, appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. Thank you. All that good stuff. Blase, smase. He's like, oh, no, open the whole door. I gave him he gave me a whole door open, okay? So he goes, that's that Jezebel spirit. So he goes, yeah, you know, I just wanted to get to know you, I said, oh, really? Well, I don't really get to know people on my social media. He's like, well, could you give me an opportunity? I said, you know what? I'm going to see who you are.
Okay.
Right? He said, could I have your number? I said, nah. Straight. Listen, don't ask me for my number. You guys don't ask me for my number.
What's your number?
No, the thing is, I'm going to tell you, don't ask me for my number. Thank you. Appreciate you. So he said, how am I going to keep in contact with you? I said, you contacting me right now, aren't you? Aren't you on Facebook right now, right? You got me, right? Okay. Got it. So he's like, okay, no problem. I said, if I could dissect this into translating it to my phone,
right,
then maybe. But you right here, right now, no worries. I know we're going to exchange numbers, that's also in that. So I said, all right, so tell me about yourself. He's a multi-million-dollar person. He's getting $3 million somewhere. You understand? He, you know, man of God. Because mind you, my page, I'm a true, strong, hard believer of Jesus the Christ.
Right.
Jesus, God, Holy Spirit. Hello, Holy Trinity. I'm that.
Hi, Eureka.
So,
hi, Sandy.
So with that being said, you know, he throwing, you know, he's Jesus, God meant this, that, and the other. Okay, cool. You got good vitals from what I know. You know, you got good vitals. I said, like a couple of days went by, talking. I said, let me call you. Oh, you gonna give me your number? No. Facebook got this thing, right? The way that Facebook's set up. Facebook got this thing, right? Oh, by the way, he told me it was from a certain area within the U.S.
Right.
I forgot that detail, right? He was
living in the U.S.
He was living in the U.S. So I said, I'm going to call you on this little jazz thing called Facebook Messenger. You know, it's real cool. It's a real cool app. It's within Messenger. It's going to work perfect.
I just want to hear your voice.
Oh, no, you know, I can't. Oh, okay. We ain't gonna talk. Okay.
Where did he say he was from?
I can't.
Y'all, it's the detail. I promise you, the stuff is in the details. That's where like you really get like it gets interesting.
It was CT, Connecticut.
He was from Connecticut. He was living in Connecticut.
So I was like, okay, no problem. You can't talk right now. Bet. I called him next day. Hey, we need to talk. Voice. Google Voice.
Mouth.
In your mouth. So he's like, sure, you know, Called him from the messenger, y'all. No lie, kid, you not called. No, I told him, I said, listen, if you don't talk to me right now today, je dis à même right now. Listen, we ain't gotta talk no more. We good. I'm good. You good. We good.
Stay off my page.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
So he go, cool. You know, no, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. Oh, you call me now. Call them. Hello? Hello? Damn it. I said, where you said you from again? Oh, I live right now in Connecticut.
I leave right now.
I said, you what? I said, does Africa have Connecticut? I had to ask y'all. I ain't trying to be rude or whatever, but you're not gonna take that. I said, okay, because people migrate. You know, you coming from Connecticut. What part of Connecticut you stay in? He said a legit part. You know, I do my little Google search. You feel me? I do my little Google search. He said a real city in Connecticut. Goodness. I said, what's your address? I said, you know what? Give me your first and last name. He said, oh, da, 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 da. He gave it to me. I said, all right. I tagged it into something. I said, hold up. The only people that stay there is a 58-year-old man that stay in Cambridge, and a 19-year-old. I said a 19-year-old. I said, why can't my situation find you? It's not that it's not discrimination. He portrayed to be something that he's not. Shit, you don't understand. Like, that's the ultimate lie. Like, if you're gonna say you're this person, you're from this. He was born here and he was raised here and he was this, that, and the other. Then that's what I have to believe until you tell me or I find out otherwise. Until that big old strong behind accent came out, and I'm like, dude. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I can't find him on my little thing. Couldn't find nothing. Not his mama name. Not his dime. I found the house he was staying in. But it was nowhere in that house that had his name on the deed. I could find deeds. It was nothing. Baby. I said, listen, you're not coming up on my database. What's going on? Like, what are you laughing, dying over there? He was like, I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I don't know what database you're talking. I said, listen, I got friends for this. I got partners for this. You understand? If I need to run your name, it's nothing but running your name. I can't find you. Tell me the truth. What's your name? I said, tell the truth. Shame the devil. What's your name? I know you Satan. You
who sent you?
Who sent you? Now I gotta find out which devil sent you. I gotta find out why he sent you. I gotta find out how to send it back to its owner. I gotta do all. Listen, thank you for your services rendered. Don't call my messenger. As a matter of fact,
so he had $2 million.
Oh, he had $2 million, and then while he was at his place of employment, guilty until proven innocent. God dang it.
Oh yeah.
So, he says he has money. And then he got $3 million coming up, and I was like, oh, mind you, I don't move for money. I'm gonna put that disclaimer out there. I don't really move for money, right? So when he said that, I was like, oh, whatever. But here's the funny thing. He's at his place of employment. He's like, hey, listen, I have a question. What's the question? Hi, Kevin. I have a question. What's the question? He says, so where I work at, because he was out on sea, in the water. He was out in the sea, right? He says, listen.
He worked for the government.
He said, y'all.
He was making $30 million a year.
He said, listen, could I, I'm low on food and I'm low on supplies here. Is it possible that you could send money? I said, y'all don't understand how I looked at this thing real quick. I said, don't the boat feed y'all?
You on a ship, homie.
I like to find out a person's motives too, right? So I said, he said, no, that's not how it works. They pay us after the job. I said, so why can't they give you a pay cut and feed y'all so y'all don't have to call home to ask for food? He says, because we're supposed to come with money and da-da-da-da-da, and I just, I'm getting really short on supply here. And, I just wanted to know. I said, hold on, let me get some more details. How much is it to send I wanted to send money to you. I said, $600. I said, who am I sending this money to? Y'all. Oh, you're gonna send it to this person, Western Union. What's the company name that sends you out of food? Oh, we don't know the company. It's just that person. I said, give me her address. Give me a phone number. Oh, we don't have that. I said, listen, because
I'm telling you, listen.
it was a whole lot of catfish.
Listen.
It was fish that I couldn't even stomach no more. I with this because by that time when I couldn't find him on my database, I already knew something was up.
Oh, and then I think he friended me.
Then he friended her, right? And she come and say, hey Jen, you know, a homie friend requested me or whatever. I said, hey, do me a favor.
Oh my goodness.
Block that dude off your thing too, because if this wasn't new hair, I would itch my scalp. But
it happens, guys, and it's like it's not just the guys.
It happens to guys.
It's
with women.
not just. I know you guys go through scary. Like for me, I feel as if that this messes up a really good girl now that's trying to, and then she asks one question, like the last one that's it. It's a wrap.
Your question was too close to this person's
question. It's a wrap.
It ain't happening.
Wrap. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have a story.
Hold on. Doing a good job, ladies. Give it the glory. Thank you, Reggie. So
awesome.
Yeah,
thank you.
What's
Reggie.
Your story? What's your
I have a story.
story?
My catfish story is crazy.
Andre, people do though. People do, and they be sending people money and stuff.
They do.
And they be sending people their whole life insurance and stuff, and all of that. And then next thing you know, they don't hear from people like they really do. Especially people that's like desperado on some I need a man, I need a woman type mess.
Yeah.
And then here go this perfect man or woman that's telling you he need all your income. And now you in a brown paper box.
It happens. I have a very close good friend of mine. He just shared like a lot of stories with me, and he tells me all the time like
from
they
Africa.
will ask, most of them are from Africa, and they would say, well, my mom is sick in the hospital and I need to pay her hospital bill, or I'm here in the U.S. and I gotta fly to
back
Africa,
and I ain't got the money.
or I'm in Africa and I need to fly back to the U.S. Like he tells me these stories, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I had I think it was Creme de la Creme. He posted hi Delisha. He posted a thingy, and it was about like when you meet a girl and you ask her for your phone number, and she doesn't know, she doesn't want to give you the phone number, but she will give you her
cash app,
her cash app, her Western Union, all the ways of her to get money.
Yo.
And I'm like, I didn't know it was that bad, guys. I really didn't know it was
horrible.
that bad.
And then they don't even use their real number. They use Google. They use Google numbers now. Y'all, if y'all want to catch a Google number, call on the block number so that they can block your number and then hear what voicemail comes up. If it says the Google number,
you giving them the hints.
The Google number.
So tell them again how they have to.
So you have to block your number while calling the number that the person give you. Right? Bet. Right?
How do you block? Oh,
like star 67? Yeah, star 67. So your number is unknown, because people don't like to answer unknown calls. You get what I'm saying? So they gonna send you the voicemail, and then all of a sudden you gonna hear the voicemail. And if you hear the Google subscriber, you have reached something.
Man away, throw the whole woman away.
Listen, hello.
That is sad. Okay, so my story, y'all. My catfish experience, keep in mind, I've been off the dating scene for a long time, right? So, I did have a recent experience with one, but it didn't even last no more than 5 minutes. Like the minute I smelled it, it was gone. But what happened to me?
She said I can make a voicemail with Google. It's other ways you can find out. Go ahead and put that number in the search bar. It'll tell you it's a Google number.
There you go. Step number 2. But okay, so for me, my catfish situation happened about, I would say maybe about 8-9 years ago, when I first almost maybe 9 years ago, because I became single after my first divorce. And so I wanted to date. And back then, I don't know if y'all remembered Black Planet.
Woo, I loved Black Planet,
Black
girl.
Planet
You
was
told your whole
popping.
age.
I know I just told my age. I just told on myself. But Black Planet was popping, right? So that's where people was gonna go and hook up on Black Planet and everything.
This should be
So
interesting.
one day I go on Black Planet and this young man hitting me up, blah blah blah. So we're talking back and forth, you get the little emails back and forth. And he's like, I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. He was from Alabama. He was Alabama. And I'm like, okay, cool, so you far, that's good. We could keep communicating, but it's okay. I could do long distance stuff. So he's talking. Now, this one is not so much, because yours was more like he needed money, was from Africa, blah, blah, blah. Mine, I think with him, it was more mental. It was more of a game for him. It was more of just entertainment. Yeah, it was a chess game. And it was to see, let me see how far I can take this. Let me see how much I can get her emotionally involved. Because this is what happened, y'all. So, thank you. I'm talking to this dude, back and forth, emailing, texting, or whatever. So then we exchanged numbers and we started talking on the phone. Now we on the phone and I'm like, you
Black
really
Planet was the POF of the 19th.
It sure was, right? It sure was. So we on the phone and we talking. I'm like, something's up with this dude, right?
What's good?
So one day, I'm talking to him, and then he tells me, well, I said my Netflix was down. And he's like, oh, your Netflix is down. Let me give you my passcode and you could watch Netflix or whatever on my code. I said, oh, okay, no problem.
Bet.
So he gave me his information.
You gotta say bet.
Oh, bet?
Bet.
Bet. Okay. So he gave me his information. I jump on the Netflix.
Hey, Chelsea.
And I saw a whole lot of Power Ranger stuff.
Oh.
They have your history. I said,
hold on.
That's a whole lot of Power Rangers.
How old was he?
Girl,
you get into it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this one was 12 playing on Black Planet. Oh, Lord Jesus.
That's a whole lot of Power Rangers. So I questioned him about it. Hi, Adeline. I questioned him about it. I said, so, this is, you watch a lot of Power Rangers. Like, like my son.
She can't say bet.
Watch. My son watches Power Ranger. And he's like, yeah. No, I got a son, right? I said, oh, I didn't know you have a son.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, I have a son and he's 3 years old, blah, blah, blah.
Bet.
I said, okay, bet.
Look at you. Ooh, she said bet.
So I said, like, oh, no, we good now. All right, that makes sense for me. I
Go
can see
Power
this.
Rangers.
So this dude, so he's like, me and this dude, and I was super Christian, I still is, but I was super ex-Christian. So we on the phone, we praying together, study together, like we this man speaking in tongues over the phone, and
man, he got a man voice.
He had a grown man voice. I mean, knew the Bible. He was giving me the word. He was, the good morning Texas. I mean, I was in a full-fledged, somewhat online relationship.
So y'all took it there.
We didn't commit, but it was like that. Bet. Look, all right, fellow. All right. So we were like on a full-fledged, like just situationship.
Got it.
I'm like, all right, so now we're pushing about 4 or 5 months, So I'm like, all right, so when you gonna come down and see me? Because we've been talking for a minute and we've been doing this like every day. Like, when you gonna come down and see me? He's like, all right, I'm gonna come, give me a week.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So he calls me. And the day he was supposed to come,
right.
I'm waiting, y'all. I go get the hair done.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Get the nails did.
What happened?
What happened? I cleaned the house down, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have guests. So I'm preparing for a visitor. So I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, I'm calling voicemail.
Satan knows the Bible, too.
Oh, they sure do, honey.
Yes, they'll be whatever you need them to be.
And voicemail. And I'm like, dang.
Where he
I'm calling straight to voicemail. I'm like, what the hell?
Now all of a sudden he can't answer the phone.
So now He was supposed to arrive Miami around 3 o'clock in the
Now
afternoon.
you can't find him.
It's now 8 o'clock at night.
Boy.
Dude ain't nowhere to be seen, found, heard of, nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, now it's 10 o'clock, I'm mad. 11 o'clock, I'm pissed.
13 o'clock. I said 13 o'clock. 1 o'clock, I'm 38.
38. I'm like, man. So I go to bed pissed off, kids at my mama's house, man. I was ready to see this man. Y'all, the next morning, he calls me on the phone. Hey, what's up? What's good? I'm like,
oh, sorry.
I'm like, hey, what's up? What's good? What's going on? You know? He's like, well, remember I was driving down to Miami? I said, yeah. I got into a car accident. I said, oh, word, you got into a car accident? Yeah, I got into a car accident. And you know, man, my whole bumper, man, the side of my car, everything gone. It's a total loss. Now I got to deal with insurance and blah, blah, blah. So now.
You hear that? Y'all got to say bet when y'all get a good comment.
Bet. I got you. I'm like, okay, cool beans. All right, we good. Okay. Cool. Accident, I could feel accident. I can understand accident. So now we're pushing it. He's like, okay, I got to get my stuff together now because I got to deal with insurance, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, cool beans. Right. Boom. Now, fast forward, now we're going on another month.
Right.
I said, okay.
How long did it last?
Girl, this thing lasted a year.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Nancy.
Keep it. I was celibate, so I didn't care. I wasn't losing nothing, and I was in my hermit mode.
A whole life year?
I wasn't a whole year. It lasted a year. So yes, guys. So anyway, so fast forwarding it now, 3-4 months. I'm like, okay, I need you to come down, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna come down. And I'm like, okay, so we're going to try this again. You're going to fly down. He's like, yes, I'm going to fly down.
Bet.
So send me the ticket information, KG.
Bet. Hey, no.
So send me the ticket information to make sure you're flying down this time because we've been down this road before. All right. He sent me a whole itinerary. I think he probably had Photoshop. He photoshopped somebody itinerary and send it to me. I'm like, all right, this looks legit. So I'm waiting, y'all. Waiting.
Oh, thank you, Andre.
Didn't show up again. So I'm like, all right. Now I went from pissed 38 to nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Dang, murder scene, right?
Get the bail money ready.
I said, all right, I got this. I figured what this is. So I blocked him.
Boom,
block.
So bam, what happened?
It was over. It was a wrap. Somehow
he found a way to
get in contact with me again. Nancy, I'm so sorry. Nancy, I gotta, I'm telling you, I had so much things to do, but now I'm in the army. I'm serving. So
now he in the army. Oh!
Caught on to who it was. She knows his story. Now I'm in the army. I'm serving. I'm overseas. I got some things going on. So blase. So I'm like, all right, cool beans, no problem. Let's give this another chance.
Now he wasn't red bone though.
So he wasn't red bone. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm continuing, y'all. I'm continuing this. Because again, I wasn't dating. I wasn't trying to date anybody. I wasn't trying to get to know anyone in my vicinity. I wasn't into that. I guess I was entertained. So I took the entertainment and kept myself entertained.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool. You're going to come down. He said to me, yes, I'm going to come down.
He wanted you to feel secure.
Now, this is where I realized this man was crazy and he was psycho and he was sick. What was it? The hurricane? Was that a hurricane?
Yeah, it was a hurricane.
It was a hurricane at that time. I don't remember
exactly. It passed by us through Georgia,
and it went to Alabama.
Yeah.
Was it a hurricane or a tornado?
It was a hurricane.
It was a tornado, I think it was.
Through Alabama?
Through Bama. It was a tornado.
Maybe.
whatever it was. But yeah, the problem really got real for me.
Right.
So the tornado, whatever, went through Bama, and he calls me frantic. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Nancy, I can't come. I can't come. I'm like, what happened? What happened? What's going on? Did you hear about what happened in Bama? I said, yeah. He's like, it hit my house, my house, my house. And I'm like, oh, okay, what happened? This man said it hit his house.
Check.
And y'all gonna be sad. And his son
passed away, dude.
died in the incident.
Oh God. He done killed the make-believe son, y'all.
He killed his son.
He killed his whole life son.
Y'all. I was like, ah! And people that know me knows that I'm emotional. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, oh my God, no, oh, Jesus. So,
even he knew he was crazy. It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus, oh my God, no Lord. And I'm just going like crazy.
Whole life crazy.
I'm calling my mama.
Yes.
Mommy, right?
She called
everybody.
His son died. And I'm like, damn, his son died, dude.
My whole family feeling sorry.
Because she was talking about him to us. So it's like, okay, it's been a year. It's going on a year. Like, we'll figure this out. Like,
so, long story short, let's end it. Let's wrap it up. So then I said, okay, so the son died. I said, all right. So I said, well, listen, more than anything, come down so I can help you through the process and blase, blase. So he's like, all right, cool. I'm going to come down because I really need you. I really need you to comfort me. Play this role in my life because I just been through a lot.
Hold on, listen, the people know some. I'm saying it with the accent.
Yo.
If you can do that,
Past you. Nothing. So I said, okay. Jesus. So listen, guys. So this is where this thing got really interesting. So he tells me he's going to come down to see me now. Like, for sure, I'm coming. I have nothing else to live for. My son died. Life is over. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, come. So
you forgot he was in the military.
That morning. No. That's not it. So the morning he's supposed to get on the plane. I went to the bank to go do a transaction, and I'm in the bank, about to walk out, and my phone rang. Straight jacket.
Yeah, he said straight jacket, him blood clot, extra straps, no zippers, dash of duct tape.
So I said, okay. So I'm telling you, I'm at the bank, I'm about to walk out. I get a call, and the number looks weird. So I pick up the call. I said, hey, what's up? What's going on? I said, hey, hello, who's this? And a man voice comes on, and he says, hey, do you know so-and-so? I said, yeah, I know.
No, he didn't need him to pay for the funeral. She didn't need her to pay for the funeral.
Yes, I know so-and-so.
Yeah.
And he said to me, y'all.
These are the reasons we develop trust issues. Before you tell that ending of the story, I can't buy the reasons we turn into FBI or we have friends to be FBI. A tornado hit the plane. Nancy, tell the end of the story.
He died.
Now, it wouldn't have been funny if it was true. But he died, y'all. If it was true, we wouldn't be laughing, y'all.
Yo. So when
he whole life died, y'all.
I said, excuse me? I said, excuse me? He said, he's dead. I said, what do you mean he's dead?
Y'all don't understand.
While he was on the plane, he had a blood clot on his leg. And the blood clot traveled to his head, his brain, and he died on the plane. The plane had to land, had to do an emergency landing. Mm-hmm. And so they had to call family and friends. So he died. Y'all. I said,
all right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. I hung up.
She was sad. No, she was sad.
I was sad.
She ain't know what was happening.
I'm thinking, this
like,
nigga died.
To do that. Right?
So now, fast forwarding now, I'm like, all right, Nancy, now I said, okay, I'm off the whole emotional roll off.
Right.
I said, now it's time for me to do the investigation.
FBI.
I have to put my FBI hat on.
Bureau of Investigation.
And see who this was, why this happened, and what's going on. So y'all, I started looking. So now there was a sister of his that I was mutual friends with on Facebook. Hey, sis. So and so.
Nigga, hold on, wait. Nigga need a award best. We kept saying that too. As long as people forget to take their meds and ain't nothing safe. Yo.
So I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna find out. So I hit the sister up. The sister called me back and said, hey, can we talk? I said, yeah, we could talk. She said, You've heard from him? I said, yeah, I heard from him.
Right? It was worth watching, right?
So she said, I said, first of all, how old is this dude? Now, I was about 30 at that time.
A little older. No, you were older.
32?
Bro, I was old enough to understand.
I think I was about 32-ish. And she said he was 17 and a half.
I can't even look at y'all in your face. Y'all don't understand. I said,
he was what? 17 and a half.
Look, y'all outdid any movie on TV right now.
I was like, okay. 17? Okay.
I'm a critter.
Then she said, my grandma has been looking for him.
Hi, Sheila.
My grandma had been looking for him for about 2 years.
Oh, Lord
I
Jesus.
said, oh, okay. I said, well, this is the information I got.
She was a cradle robber, y'all.
This was the last number.
She was rocking the cradle. He had looks still coming.
I knew it when I saw
Power Rangers. Go, Power Rangers.
Y'all, I knew it. But when he said he had a jit, I was like, I could see it.
Go, Power Rangers.
Y'all.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
So,
oh my God.
I spoke to sister.
Oh my gosh.
I spoke to grandma. And everybody was like, we've been looking for him.
Explains his creativity. Astonishing.
Yeah. So, this is the part that really had me like, oh my gosh, right?
Oh my God.
This dude, from what I heard, he actually went to one of his sister's bank account and took $30,000 out.
Bet.
A 17-year-old.
How?
$30,000.
What?
And disappeared. And that's why they've been looking for him for 2 years.
Gone.
Y'all.
Just gone.
People out there are crazy.
That 17-year-old crazy. No, you were gonna rock that little 17-year-old.
He wouldn't know what hit him. Some people out there are really crazy.
Listen, look, bet. Like,
oh, this is the part. Wait.
It gets better.
Wait. There was a son.
He is going to be a great writer one day. He is.
There was a son. When I told the sister, I said, listen, I said, did the son die? She said, no, he's in the back.
Yo, little Bob, little Juju, little what was his name? Pumpkin was back in the backyard playing playing hopscotch. I don't know what the hell happened with his daddy. Like, dang.
I said, he's where? She said, oh yeah, he lived with us. He's in the backyard.
How long you had this baby? Stop playing. Who resurrected him? Jesus came to your house.
I was like, are you serious? She said, yes. I said, do you know he told me that little kid dead? He said, well, in his life, yes. To him.
Takes a village to lose a village idiot. I still blame the village. Failed that child a long time ago. I just said, wow. Little Jit playing patty cake with the neighbor with Sue the neighbor. Supposed to have been whipped away. Got a little thing, the little tornado. Listen,
y'all.
just.
Y'all, I'm telling you guys. So catfish is not
it's
just
real
for people that's trying to get money out of you, but it's also from people that wants to play games and just really do things.
I'm counseling sessions for your two crazy people. Listen, listen, I'm not looking for that person. If they pop up, I will send them your way. What I missed, dang. So we talking about catfishing, girl. You gotta rewind and play it back.
But I'm telling y'all, like,
and the kid abandoned
serious.
his kid, Grammy nominated. Yes, he been missing for 2 years. His son been there for 2 years, so I guess so. 30,000. How you live with 30,000 for 2 years? Listen. Some people make 30,000 a year and still can't maintain. Like, how you?
But you're a 17-year-old.
17-year-old don't eat.
You make that 30,000
stretch unless you got a job and put on top of it.
You make it stretch. You make it stretch. So y'all, I just blocked sister, and then the grandma kept calling me. I was like, really?
Wait, Johnny, right? Johnny, this is for you, right? Means the village taught the kid abandonment somehow. Shake my head. That's sad. It is. And I was ready to cook for the funeral. Listen. Bruh, right? Now that's a
featured 30, yeah.
2 years. Cycle of sin repeats for another generation to bear. Yes. So his son is going to be like, I don't know my daddy, so I might not want to know my child too.
I'm telling you guys, like, it is crazy and it's serious. It is serious. So let's move on, because my story, I told y'all I was going to make y'all laugh today. I told y'all. So let's move on. Let me ask you this question, Jenny. Like, what are some signs that you are being catfished? Like, what are some telltale signs you know it's coming? Like, bam, I see you from a mile away.
Right? Here, bet, right? This is how you know, right? The first big sign is when they say they from somewhere and they call you and they don't sound like they from that place. But
that's when you get in the conversation.
Oh, talking, like chit-chatting.
Yeah, let's say chit-chat.
When their stories are inconsistent. Inconsistency.
Okay.
The biggest inconsistency. Hold up. Didn't you say yesterday you was at the church, but now you're telling me yesterday you was at the house? Wait. What house? I thought you said it was the big house, not the house on the left. Hold up. Wait. Why your story's not matching, bro? Let's get this thing together. I'm gonna let you get off this phone, get your story right, call me back. We're gonna try this whole conversation over.
We're gonna try this one more time.
We're gonna try this whole conversation over.
Okay.
But, so inconsistency. Inconsistency, though. That's like a whole umbrella, dog. Inconsistency is a whole.
For me, if we're exchanging numbers and I see the
number,
but you know how like they'll because now I don't know about y'all, but when they jump on my page or on my DM,
they call you on Google Messenger all types of night and
they bold now. They just straight dial you. They straight dial your messenger.
Let me tell y'all what
happened. But for me, they will send me their. They'll just send me their number. Like, they don't even say hi anymore. They just, here's my number, contact me, okay?
Imagine what type of catfish life could create. Yes. When it starts off a long distance relationship. Yeah, those long
distance relationships.
Sometimes but sometimes no. Because some people genuinely like real that say long distance.
Because I can do a long distance relationship and I'm real. Like, you understand? So it's not everybody that's doing that. Like, there are people that are, in long distance relationships, and and are genuine. So, but it is
Another
definitely
sign.
a sign. It is
No,
definitely a
long
sign, though.
distance is an issue if there's no communication, no proper communication. Like if you're saying you're DMing me and you're telling me you're long distance or what have you, right?
But you never
But
talk.
you never could talk, you never could text, you never could do this video chat. Boy, I will video chat you on Messenger. If you don't answer that call, listen, I'm gonna go through.
And that
if
was
you don't have,
another thing with the dude. He
who wanted to
never
video
wanted to
chat.
video chat.
And then another thing is,
Ever.
if
For
they
a
don't want to
year,
video
never.
chat, if they have on their page shared products, like shared messages, but they don't have videos of themselves, like they never being like, come on.
Oh yeah, they only have
Pictures,
for everything
right?
and everybody
They probably
else.
have 1 or 2 pictures, but then they have advertisement. Your ex mama,
The games,
like exactly
the game
like,
that they play, that they post on their walls.
Nancy, they asked, did you go to his high school graduation?
You know what? If I knew where it was and I was invited, I
would've
probably would have
showed
showed up.
But yeah, so those, if you screen through the page and you see all of them, that's like, okay, where you at? Like, see, people who wants to know me, they go through my page, they can see this video right now. What's up, my peoples? They see this video, they see I'm real. They all day long, all day, 24,
Right.
D block, by myself.
Say what you shit.
Say what you did. I'm here, you know? I got
But people that are not real, that will be something that you will see. Like they would not want to do that face-to-face contact.
right.
They would not want to talk to you for a long time. That's another thing too. And again, catfishing is not, and I want you guys to put this in your head, because you can actually be catfished from someone that is right next to you. And they could be talking to you. Like I know someone that, they're right there.
What man would
They're
not wanna
in your
see that
life
beautiful
and they're
face?
still catfishing you. Like it's
What
it's
man
crazy.
would not want to see that beautiful face?
Aw, thank you. But
My
he,
face?
he wasn't a man.
You gonna save him right now? My face,
Oh,
her face?
our face.
Our face?
Our face. He
Our face?
meant our face.
Because he said that.
You all.
Oh,
I'm saving you.
she saved you once more. They back.
Thanks, Johnny. But yeah, like even people like they catfish you within a relationship. Like you think you in a whole full-fledged relationship with somebody and you're not. It's like a figment of your own
She
imagination.
said that's shocking. Boo boo. Who gonna check me, boo?
Yeah.
And
So
there was one catfish thingy on the catfish show that the cousin catfished the other cousin because and they were two men
okay.
that were interested in men,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And the catfish cousin catfished the other cousin because the catfish cousin said that that the cousin was fat. That's why you look like a fat Kelly Price.
Oh, geez.
So because he said that. Thank you, Sheila. Because he said that, he's like, oh, and they said, who voice were you using? Mine. I love that episode.
Oh, it was the two cousins
Two
girls.
cousins. It was the two cousin girl guys. Yeah, the guy girls.
I remember.
But-
She broke her little heart. You see?
Why would you do that? Why? Because you called me a fat Kelly Price.
That's crazy. Okay, so how should or how do you think how should someone flush out a catfisher? Once you recognize, and even if you've been invested for a long
Ask
time,
questions.
how should you flush them? How should you get rid of them?
Oh, how
out
you
of
get
your
rid of them?
life?
Oh,
How
block,
do-
block, 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 block.
So you
block,
would not.
block,
Okay, so
block,
you would not
block,
confront
block,
them at all.
Block, block. I did. But
Before you block.
Oh, before you blocked.
Right.
Before I blocked, right? That
Right.
situation that I was telling y'all once upon a time. I said, listen. When I was telling y'all, I told him the stories ain't matching. Where you came from, you all that good stuff. And he was so adamant, y'all. I do stay in Connecticut. I am on the boat. I do work for it. Listen.
You asked me to, was it 30 million, yo?
My money, my body, my your own. Oh, baby. No, listen.
Uh-huh.
So with that being said, I was like, you know what? I can't. Like, I probably,
Right.
I want to lie at my man. I'm done. Because you get between each other. And I know you lying. I know you lying. And you still continue to lie. I said, listen, just tell me. I know you don't live in Connecticut. I know your name ain't so-and-so. Your name can't be so-and-so. I searched you. I know. Your name ain't so-and-so. Tell me. And oh no, my name is da-da-da-da-da. And you know what he said? You know what he said he was? He said he was Jamaican. He said he was Jamaican Cuban.
Shay, get him.
He said he was Jamaican Cuban, y'all. I swear.
He did.
So that's what made it worse when I heard the voice. Because when I heard the voice,
she put him on speaker.
I said, Nancy. Bing.
Nancy, investigate this voice for me.
Ask questions and meet in public places, test the money issue. KG having a ball laughing at my behind. Agree with sis. Once they've been exposed, block them. Hello. Yes. That habit hard to break. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Listen, so I was like, listen, tell me, just tell me. At least I'll get a piece in my head to know that you came from Africa. What part of Liberia? Tell me. Nothing. He was holding stern on this storyline.
Adamant.
Mind you, I done Google searched this man. I done went through his whole bio.
I can't even.
So I said, you know what?
He was
block.
As soon as she put the phone to my ear, I said
block.
And then where did he pop? Let the people know.
No, he did not speak German. Where did he pop? He popped in her DM, her friend list, and then he tried to pop on our talk. Yes. And you know what?
So your thing is to block.
Block.
For me, I really think that you should expose it.
Block.
I think before you block, you need to expose them. Like, you need to let them know about themselves. Like, hey, this is what I know about you.
This was not healthy.
This is what you're doing.
I don't want you around. Leave me be. Give us free. Give us free.
Galatians 6:7-8 says, do not be deceived. God is not mocked, for whatever one soweth, that is also what you will reap, honey. So when somebody go into this whole, I'm going to catfish you and I'm going to do this to you, I'm going to do that to you. I don't know if they think in the back of their mind one day this might happen to them. Or there's some type of payback
consciousness
that will happen to them. Like karma can come back and hunt them for this. Like, I don't know if people sit down and
analyze. You know what they say? I'm going to give you I don't give it. I don't give it. Like he said, they sing the whole song. They know it by heart. That's what.
Say even they were doing it because they were financially, struggling. Because most of the ones from Africa or whatever, I believe that's the purpose. The main purpose is they probably don't have.
So they find a U.S. chick.
So they find a U.S. chick. They find a U.S. dude. Listen, to help them along the way. I can see that. I can see that to be the reason, right? I mean,
wrongdoers must not know about karma. Karma is real. Humility is known to heal certain illnesses. I'm killing you, bruh. Listen. Yeah. That's exactly what they be thinking. Like, hello.
Okay, so Proverbs 19:1 said, bad is a poor person who walks in his integrity than one who is crooked in his speech.
Baby, and you's a fool if you think you gonna mess with me.
You're a fool. That's what the Bible consider you as, a fool. Because who in their right, y'all.
1, 2, 3, ready?
Who in their right mind going to sit there and do that? You can't possibly be mentally sane. Like, you
all the way there. You can't be all the way there, yo.
You can't be all the way there. You got a whole scenario. You got a name. Location, you got an address. It's like you create a whole person.
Let me tell you something. I write plays, y'all.
Right.
And for me to create characters for my plays, it takes me a while to develop these characters.
I'm telling you.
So for me to think like this takes about 2.2 seconds and another 2.2 seconds to post pictures, find pictures and post them online. What you're doing online, it takes to create a profile. Listen, boo. Like, dang, homie.
Going in.
Like, homie, like, wait. You need to be on my writing staff because if you could come up with these storylines in 2.2 seconds, baby, I need you writing my plays because I be struggling.
Oh, my God. Oh my God.
Yes, they do. All these countries think America is rich. Americans are rich. Yes, they do. And yes, they do. And they be reaching the rich, poor people up in America. AKA, I'm not poor, baby. I ain't got like how you think I got. I got how I think I got for what I need.
Yeah. But Proverbs 10:9 say, whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but he who walks makes his ways crooked will be found out. So what do you think gonna happen?
What happened in the dark comes out in the light? Basically.
What do you think gonna happen? Eventually you will be exposed. Like eventually the truth is going to come out. Like I recently had a situation with a friend of mine, and it's like for me, I'm the type of person that if something happens to me or I find out something, wait, I'll be patient, I'll sit and I'll wait for the truth to come out, but at times you're like, really?
You don't see my face? I don't have time for that.
You just do it like a big, really?
I ain't got time for it.
I don't know.
The thing is, one of my pet peeves, and that's why I don't have time for it. One of my pet peeves is lying. Like I hate it. It makes me like it hurts. It hurt. Like you know when you scab your big toe from riding a bike and your mama tell you come sit down, let me put lemon, salt, and water on it.
Like a bite your back.
Bruh, you feel with that toe all in your back and your head and it hurts.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay, I have another question for you. Okay, so what if you were catfished by someone, right?
Yeah, right.
But then while you're in the process of catfishing,
right,
you found out that you were catfish. Right. It's just a scenario. You found out that you were catfish.
I found out I was catfish, which, okay.
And then you expose the person, but then you guys actually starting to develop feelings. Would you have a relationship with that person? No. Why not?
This is a sport for you. Bruh, this is sport for you. This is my real life. This is my whole real life situation. This is a sport for you, bruh. Because, bruh,
this is a chess game and a...
Because how I know this is
monopoly for you.
How I know this ain't part of your chess game, and I still got like 2 little pawns left on the chessboard, trying to find a way to get your king. But I'm sitting here all vulnerable. I ain't got no more queen on my board. You got your whole deck ready. Like, listen, hold on. I ain't coming for you. Don't come for me.
Of someone that wasn't, and this is why I asked that. Like, I know of someone that was in that situation. That they were kind of sort of being catfished by someone.
It's cool, Sheila.
They were being catfished by someone, and then the person, once she exposed the person, they started to really date.
What happened?
It didn't work out.
Apparently,
it didn't work out.
Obviously, Go ahead. Why?
Because he turned out to be a liar.
Oh, okay, and he was talking to other people, huh?
I don't know why. But
okay.
I knew he was a liar.
Right.
And I knew that. About him because I told her. I said, listen.
But you know what? I'm
living
my best life.
It's not gonna work. Your whole relationship started on a rocky foundation. It started on a lie. It started.
If they lied to you, they will steal from
the jump. The whole base of it is a lie. Like what? I wouldn't even trust it. The sky is blue. Oh yeah.
Hold on. Let me check.
Like.
Oh, okay. It is blue. Girl. Hey, Roger.
Yes.
Like, serious. That's some serious mess. Like, you just walk out. Like, you can't trust not... Listen, If he dying, you gotta ask. You gotta take him to a whole life hospital. Like, doctor, I need your word because I can't believe him.
He dead?
He dead? Check again because he be lying too.
Do CPR two more times. Two more times.
Is he dead now? All right, now I can start crying. Like a really living woman that knows that. Oh,
no, the
love woman that. Yeah.
Okay, Levi.
That's
Okay.
why I'm like, is it Creole? Is it English? Listen, we speak Creole, so we're gonna read this in Creole first. Like, live it along. But we read it.
Oh my
Levi.
God. But find the truth out, guys. John 8:30-32 says, you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. Find the truth. Find out the truth. Because again, like I was saying, like for me, like sometimes like I would know the truth and I would hold it and I would wait for you to tell me. I'll be like, and I'll give you hints that I know. Hey, you know, like, but then if you don't, then I'll be like, okay, this is what I know. And then even but for me, definitely I would say seek the truth, find out the truth about the person, expose the person. I don't just block them because sometimes you might have to be the seed to kind of like let them know, yo, I see. What you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is hurtful. What you're doing is this. Like for you to pull the card, for you to call a dog, you might have to be that person to do that. So expose them. Let them know what they... Nigga.
Listen.
Check yourself.
Expose them, then block them.
Go
real
to
quick.
A hospital.
Expose them, block them.
Here's
two steps.
List
2 steps.
Of medication that might work.
Here's the 2 steps. Expose
and block.
Expose.
I agree.
It's like faith, work.
Together.
Faith without work is dead. Expose without block is dead. like y'all.
Hey, Pete. I agree. So the yes. But you have to expose, because I see so many times people just like, oh, you did that, block, and they just remove you out. But what you're doing is you just giving them the leeway to go to the next person. I want to know. I want to know why you're doing it. I want to know what makes you think you could come at me that way.
There is a very good godly man seeking you. Yeah, there's somebody seeking everybody in this world.
Amen, Johnny. Yes. And I'm sure there's a beautiful, godly woman that waiting for you and waiting for beautiful men out there that are doing the dang thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. That are real. That's about some real stuff. Okay, our last question I think we kind of brushed on the last question because you just jumped the guns, you know. But I was saying, what if the fisher was a family member, a friend, or an ex? If you were to find out that your family member, me, Gail, bro, we fighting, dog. I love y'all to the end, but we fighting, yo, like straight fight. Like not even like arguing, fighting. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna throw hands with you, dog. Like you gonna have to shoot me a whole. Let's say we were doing it for a good reason.
You gonna have to shoot me a whole fade, yo. You making me fall in love with you, dog. And then you talk about, oh, it's me. No, I almost did it, but I held my tongue. But no, bro, it don't happen like that, yo.
Okay, so let's say that, we saw that you was in a relationship that was not good for you, and we figured that the way to get you out was for us to create another dude for you.
Hey, you shooting me in your face.
We didn't create them too far. Let's say we create them in Orlando, so that's driving distance.
Listen, y'all.
And we just trying to save you from that bad relationship.
Listen, and you listen. Like, wait.
But we did it out of love.
I would take turns on y'all, though. I would take straight turns on y'all. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Let's say we did it out of love.
I'm going to say, Nancy, what today's date? I'm going to see you on Thursday. Hey, Gail, I'm going to see you on Saturday. I need one day to recuperate, and I'm going to see you on Saturday. Y'all going to see these hands, because y'all not going to sit there and listen, straight, fade, square.
But let's say we did it out of love. Let's say like we just really didn't like the dude you was dating, and we were like, "Yo, me and Gail,
Listen,
we
that's
had a
my
meeting.
business.
Let's say
I
me
don't
and
care
Gail-
what y'all feel.
Me and
Listen.
Gail had a meeting. We like,
Listen,
Gail.
I
She
don't-
said, "Yeah, Nancy." I'm like, "Yo, listen, we gotta do something to help sis out." And she'll be like, "Yo, let's create."
Oh, listen.
Let's create, dude from Orlando. We'll be like, okay, what we gonna call her? She said, well, we gotta pick a name she gonna like.
Listen, y'all. Y'all would have seen me on the news for whipping my sisters behind, y'all. Cause I would have whooped them like I ain't
We
know
would
them.
have just broke up with you right before, you found out.
Listen, because I would Google search the hell out of their ass. I'm still. My bad. Listen, that touched my heart just now. Like that really just
We
touched
would
my
have
heart.
just broke up with you
But
right
luckily,
before.
haha, I'm the type of person, if I'm with somebody, I don't entertain nobody else. So you would have been trying too hard, and I would have been like, nah, you trying
And
too
you
hard.
always
blah,
at
blah,
my
blah,
house.
blah, blah.
Well, when you at my house, Gail texting you. When you at Gail house, I'm texting you. That's why it'll be a double T.
Nah. But the thing is, like I said, if I'm with somebody, you said you trying to get me away from somebody. If I'm with somebody, I ain't gonna entertain them.
Well, no, because we would have convinced you to leave that person.
But not all. Everybody could always Google ASAP automotive. Listen, nah, bro, it wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't gonna go down. I wouldn't go down without a fight, y'all. Y'all would have been like,
Because it happens, guys. We have family members that does this.
I would have been like,
watch the show, you would see like some of those family members that do it to each other.
I would have been like, sorry, due to unfortunate events, Walk Talk is canceled for Sunday and Wednesday. Thank you. Have a great day. And I would have walked off, y'all.
And I would have a couple of broken nails.
Bro, I would have been body slamming people.
She wouldn't have.
I would have been body slamming people, y'all.
She'd be mad as hell, but she wouldn't do it.
I tell my mama on these heifers. That's what I would have done. I tell
my
my
mama
mama
would be like, "That's good, cause the boy no good."
no.
So, but I do know family members does it at times. Friends does it at times. And I
What
use
if I
a
catfish
scenario.
you?
I use the scenario. I mean, I'm probably...
What if I was the guy that was in the plane done died with a blood clot? What if it was me?
I don't think you'd go that far.
Bro, what if I had all the time in the doggone world?
You wouldn't have gone.
Hey, my darling. Queen face, queen, happy
Strong
face, happy
arms,
face. You
queen.
are queen. Like, what if it was me? Then what? You would have looked at me 2 times sideways, bro. I don't even know.
Oh, but like, you on timeout. You on sister timeout. I would have put you on a sister timeout. I probably wouldn't talk to you for
I would have busted. I'd flatten all 3 of your tires because I wouldn't do 4 because insurance cover all 4 tires. So I would have to do 3 of the 4. Hello.
Okay, that would just be taken out of your Christmas gift.
Bruh, I don't get Christmas gifts anymore. Ha ha ha.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is it. That's the only questions we have. So what final thought you have for the good people
Of the Facebook
of Facebook and Walk
YouTube.
Talk and YouTube? What message do you have for them? What's your final thought?
Block. No, I'm sorry.
ahead,
Is
share
the
your
blood of
message.
Jesus sis? Hold up. Is that the blood of Jesus sis over there? So, yes,
She's sipping
Yes.
the blood, the water that
Hallelujah.
was turned into blood right before the show started.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna judge me, Mr. Johnny. You should already know. We tell y'all to get y'all waters. Right. We tell them to get their waters.
We tell
y'all wines, whatever y'all need to be sipping on to watch the show, because whatever y'all need to digest or digress
To
from
help
today is what y'all need, okay? That's your daughter, and hey, good Christmas is no good anyways. Good Christmas is no good. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a whole different subject. That's a whole different subject, but I see what you're talking about, Audrey.
Let's go. 2
So
minutes.
with that being said, final thought. Whoop whoop. First of all, if you find yourself in a catfish situation, this is what you do. You research the telephone number. You get an app that will trace that telephone number to the proper owner. No, I'm just playing. Don't waste our money. Just y'all just have to have that spirit of discernment. Y'all know when something sound fishy, look fishy. If it quack like a duck, walk like a duck, maybe it's just a duck. Maybe you just a duck. I'm just saying. Like, So definitely, pray for that spirit of discernment, because when you pray for that spirit of discernment, God's gonna talk to you. God's gonna give you signs. He always give you exit ways to bad situations. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you relying on God to help you give you this spirit of discernment, which I think I need to do, pray. Y'all already know this every week. We say it. Pray about 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 it. Ask God for wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Ask God for discernment. Ask God for the vision that you do not have that He has for you. Ask God to open your heart to those that need it to be open, and close hearts that needs to be closed. Just ask God for those things, and then He's going to allow you to have to go through those things to understand what you're asking for. Close hearts when you need to, open hearts when you need to. Sometimes you need to go through certain situations to know how to close your heart to certain people and open your heart to certain people. So you have to understand what dynamic you're working with. Yeah. If you do find yourself in a catfish situation, like how we both shared our situation, you have to know how to deal with it after the situation, because I know some people invest a lot of things when they're being catfished. Some people invest time, money, effort, energy. You invest a lot on somebody that Tyler Perry said you gotta watch. Exactly, you do. You invest so much into this person, and then now this person is showing out to be not who they say they were, and now you're puzzled, you're like you don't know what to do after learning this information. You need to know that, one, it's not your fault that you've been catfished. It just means that you're a genuine good person. Two, definitely learn the ways of not grieving, but kind of repairing what was damaged, repairing the time that was damaged, repairing the heart that was damaged, repairing the things that were taking around that time. Try to learn how to repair it, because at the end of the day, you do not want to take what you were hurt with this one person and translate it to another person that might definitely just be that genuine to you. So with that being said, and if you are a catfisher, stop. Did you hear me? Do I have to say it louder? Do I have to say it louder for the people in the back?
No.
Stop. You're doing more damage than good. You don't understand what you're doing, but you're doing more damage than you're doing good. You're hurting innocent people. You're hurting their feelings. You're giving them insecurities. You're giving them so many things, so many baggage, so many demons that they do not need to have meeting you. So with that being said, stop. And I do believe in the golden rule, translated as what goes around comes around. What you put out into the world is what you get from this world. If you are a deceiver, you're going to be deceived. If you are a liar, you're going to be lied to. So understand that whatever you're putting out, whatever seed you are sowing, is that what you will reap. Okay. Well, Sheila said, see, that's why people snap. You know how anyone is going, you never know how anyone is going to react. People out here is crazy. Yes, real talk, Johnny, thank you. So understand what you're doing. Stop before you damage somebody that's actually wanting to do good in this world. Tell them, hello, boom, hello. What she did? She copywritten. Sheila, that's why I need you on this live on time, okay? So that's my wrap up. Know how to deal with it. Know how to pray about it, and stop if you're doing it. Boom.
All right. The end. No.
The end. So if you want to reach us, this is how you reach us.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love listening to her speak. I absolutely love it, because I know that what she just said is true. What she just said is true, and I can only just piggyback on what she said. But my final thought for today, as you guys all know, I always first and foremost want to thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking your time. Thank you for taking your effort. Thank you for taking every second of tonight. You didn't have to, but you did. So we are so appreciative.
Thank you for giving up your TV shows.
Yes.
Y'all 9 o'clock TV shows for us.
Thank you so much.
I hope we made it worth it.
Yes. So for my final thought for tonight, this is what I will start with. First, I'm going to start with the catfisher, though the ones being catfished. I will say
Catfishing.
this: the cat,
The catfishing.
the catfishing. Okay, catfishing. Yeah. So I will say this to you guys. We are in the beginning we talked about how it is that we attract the fishers and what it is about us that brings these people to our door, to our Facebook, to our Instagram, our social media, or wherever it is that they can find us, you know. We don't wear a sign said, "Hey, I'm lonely, come and get me." We don't wear
I
it.
need you to come steal money from
But
me.
yeah, or hey, I need you to come
Right.
and abuse me and hurt me. We don't wear a t-shirt that says that. But the reaction and how we are on Facebook does kind of point out what we need, the things that we speak about, the way that we speak, especially if you are Christian and they see you're Christian and they see that you single. Those are the two things. You single and you have that Christian,
Label on you.
thing
Yeah.
going. Okay, they're vulnerable, they're lonely, they're trying to do a godly thing, so therefore automatically I can go straight for them.
Yeah.
What we have to do as the individuals that are being fishing, I would say this: guard your heart. Guard your heart. It's probably easier said done for most of us because we are lovers. We want to love and we want to find love and we want to get in this beautiful relationship. And at times we're like, oh my goodness, she's speaking all my languages. She's telling me all the things that I need to hear and all the things that, and it's beautiful. And we are like, mm. And then the tower happens.
Yeah.
And then we realize that the person that we were messing with or getting to know was actually abusing us.
Right.
Because that's what catfishing is.
Manipulation.
It's manipulation and abuse. So then we go into this hermit mode and we just don't want to fall in love anymore. We don't want to open our hearts to anybody anymore. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do that. And everybody is like
the enemy.
It's the enemy. Everybody's on suspense.
Like we were like looking for that word. Like
everybody's on suspense. Like if they so much sneeze wrong, oh, you just sneezed like the last girl that, yeah. So you must be a catfisher.
The villain.
Yeah. You know? So what I would say to you guys, to my fellow fishers, is this: guard your heart.
Fellow fished.
Fellow fished. Okay. Guard your heart. Jeremiah 17:9 says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it? The heart.
Yeah.
This little thing right here is deceitful above all things. So when you guard it, don't just guard it with the things and what people are saying to you.
Yeah.
Guess what you have to guard it with? The sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. You have to put on your armor. You have to raise your prayer life.
Yeah.
You have to raise your discernment.
Amen.
You have to put God in the midst of the circle. That way, when these people do come to you, it clicks. You can hear the Spirit of God, that
Yeah, exactly.
that alarm goes off, because you have the Holy Spirit ushering you through the individuals as they coming into your life.
Yeah.
So guard your heart.
Guard your heart.
Guard it with God. Not by what they said. Not by the promises that they're giving you. Not by all the things that they're giving you, the items, the gifts, the love, the words of affirmation, whatever your love languages they're throwing. Not that. But guard it with God.
The heart.
Once you can do that, then everything else will fall in line, because
Amen.
now that person has to knock on the hearts of God to get to you.
Yeah, there's a post that says, I want him to have to seek God so much to find me.
That person has to get encounter with God to get to you.
Yeah.
Rather it's a woman or a man. Their spirit has to be aligned with your spirit spiritually, so you guys can communicate at that level. Once you can do that, then discernment will kick in, and you'll know if the person that is approaching you is real or not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my message for those that are the catfishing. This is what I will say to you guys.
That's doing the catfishing.
As doing the catfishing. Proverbs 12:22 say, lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who deceive faithfully are his delight. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord. What did I say?
Lying lips are the abomination to the Lord. Y'all ain't catch that? You need to say it louder for the people in the back.
One more time.
Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord.
So God takes no pleasure in what you're doing.
So stop.
None whatsoever.
It ain't cool.
And then when you are mocking God by contacting Christians, I mean, anybody is no good.
Yeah.
But when you are purposely contacting Christians,
yeah,
and using the word of God, and you're using biblical verses, you're using the heart of men against them, someone that has a heart of God against them, to get what you need. Oh, baby,
you gonna have
ain't nothing bigger than a beat down from the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, you better have that hard landing, okay?
Serious.
You better have a soft landing for that hard fall, okay, baby?
And I will end with this, guys. Again, John 8:32, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Find the truth. Deceive the spirit and find the truth. And once you find the truth, then you know that you can move forward.
Right.
But once you decide to move forward, close all doors, guys.
Yeah.
Close all doors, because these people are not of this spirit. They're moving. I think someone said it. They're possessed. Because no one in their right state of mind, with the right understanding that what they're doing is deceiving and it's hurtful, and it's, no one in their right state of mind would do something like that to another individual and not think twice about it. So that person is either mentally sick, which is a possession, or they are spiritually possessed, which is demonic. Yeah. So in both ways, it is not pleasing to the Lord. And God will handle that. All right?
Yeah.
So that is my final thought on catfishing. I hope it blessed you.
I hope y'all enjoyed it.
I hope you laughed.
I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, I hope that y'all laughed. This was worth it. Y'all TV stations, y'all listen, and I hope that this was good enough for you to share this page if you hadn't already done so.
Share it.
Go ahead and share this page, you guys, and then go to Walk Talk and like the page.
Yes.
You get the notifications when we're on.
When we get on.
Mm-hmm.
And the titles and the subjects that we speak about.
Sheila,
daily.
you're my dog. Come at 9 o'clock, please.
But once again, guys, you already know how to reach me for any business ventures. Right. You can go to my websites, which are www.edendreamsservices.com, and my credit repair company is www.creditpowernow.com. If you didn't catch that, you want to call me and ask me or text me, it's 305-910-7767. And you can reach me here as well. You can inbox me here. You can inbox Jenny, email her, text her at where?
Walk Talk with Nancy at gmail.com. Boop, boop.
Yeah, so if you want to invite us to any speaking engagements,
anything like
any
that,
panel discussions
all
at
of
your
that.
church, at any events,
bet.
bet. So please do so by contacting us at walktalkwithnancy@gmail.com.
Yes.
Or you can, again, give me a call, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. How can they reach you on social media?
Follow me here, everybody. Follow me here at Jenny, my children's keeper. Yeah, that's here on Facebook. And then if you want to, you can go ahead to your next app over. Hopefully it's over here because I'm pointing here. Instagram, right here, right? Or here. You guys could follow me on Instagram at Jen, JENN 7389. So Jen at Jen 7389. So that's where you can follow me on Instagram. So again, if you have any questions about anything pertaining to booking engagements, definitely reach out to her now. You guys, we're always going to blast this every day that we're on. We are taking donations for new supplies for this live, new equipment, new everything for the live to make this a better situation for you, so we could invite more people, so we could have this a bit more where it's better for you guys. We're doing it for you guys, so hopefully you guys can donate, whether you have material or products that you want to donate, or even finances that you want to donate to Nancy. You can always do that.
Yeah.
Next time we're going to really get into this book.
Tablets, whatever you want to donate, we'll take them, because we do want to do something more
on a grandscape. So so get into this good book. Yes, we're gonna get nitty gritty. We always do, Andre. You just have to catch us. You're gonna catch us on a real good day. You're gonna be like, what?
Lion for the credit repair is 305-910-7767.
Kendrick, hi, but we're leaving, so bye.
Kendrick,
it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, you guys.
So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Again, I could not ask for a better audience.
You guys are bomb.
You guys rock.
Sheila, you bomb.
But I know y'all gotta go to sleep because I gotta take y'all babies to school tomorrow.
But share, you guys.
Please
make sure you share it.
Please share. We would appreciate the love. That's how we would like the love.
Thank
for you to share this message with other people that it might be a blessing to.
So sis,
yeah,
let's give them big deuces. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
An hour, right? It was funny though.
It was.
For your transgression on time, read and continue.
Bye, YouTubers.
I'll take a mother.